telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
I heard you the first 5,000 fucking times. I don't like that location. Oh, I guess it's stuck. Let's see if there's more of these friggin' frisbees lying around. Play scavenger hunt. So I don't know. Keep patient about Wally. You know, he'll come when he comes. He comes around. I mean, like, and you know, I do the same. Well, I used to do the same thing quite a bit. I don't know what I do now anymore. You know, there was a time where, I mean, I was pretty much just into games, and I'd join, you know, one gaming community for a time or another. Here's one. You know, like, wow, we didn't all play in the same guild. Let's go on. Really? It's, wow. I thought it would have been a little more involved than that. Where are moon discs? But you know, I mean, back in WoW, dude. Like, honestly, if you were a hardcore raider, the only people friggin' I ever knew were the people in my guild. I was a hardcore raider and a hardcore PvPer. So that meant, I mean, I had, like, you know, there was two groups. The fuck? At least that's what it felt like. There was the PvPers and there was the PvEers, and there was the select few who did both. At least this is on Illidan.
Those tunnels before, but I bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
So I mean, dude, if we weren't in the same guild, man, you didn't talk for a while. You know, you come across the guy in Orgrimmar, and odds are one of you was friggin' AFK anyways. Other than that, you'd queue up for battlegrounds together, and we were a pretty serious BG group, so not everybody, like, you know, we were kind of exclusive. So it wasn't a matter of, like, I mean, dude, I did gladiator teams with XCal, and season 1 we were as close as we were ever gonna get to being gladiators. I think we missed it by just the skin of our little balls.
I've never even seen this part. Be careful.
But, you know, when you had like a 15-man group rolling doing stuff, like, you kind of stuck with those guys, and 15-10s depending on what you're doing, and it's no different, you know. And Wally was the one who took it a step too far. He's the one who sit there and transferred servers, you know. Oh, did we interrupt the party? Die!
Oh no, you don't.
Are you dead? Damn, dude. She is vicious, man. So, you know, to put a little bow on this Wally update, which is it's like the 5 millionth update I've given you. That's exactly the same. You know, barring a tragic accident at the dildo factory, I'm sure he's okay. I spoke to him after my little hospital stay. He gave me some advice.
He's there.
What are you? Oh. What do we need to do here? Let's go berserker rage. God, that is just a massive dump of death. Ooh, wait, we gonna? Yeah. I would love to keep a skull or something. Come on, let's do some killing while the killing's good.
I knew I heard something.
Charge!
Done and done.
Bring on some more gargoyle shit, dude. We're on a friggin' rampage.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Come to life. Let me end your misery. What are you attacking?
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Oh, we're losing our rage. You know, something I didn't cover in my my story. The bright side of that intense doo-doo. You know, I would be laying in the hospital bed, and dude, it was an entire production. Just to use the washroom, it was such a pain in the ass. In and out of the ass. Are you? Oh, I guess he's good. What the hell? You know, I was hooked up to an IV the whole time, and the IV generally ran, you know, it was plugged into the wall, and it had little wheels on it. And so, oh, you little trickster. And then I had like this heart monitor thing plugged up to my chest, and so like, you know, I'm wearing a gown, so I'd go and, you know, I mean, I had to unplug the thing, walk over, carry this thing with me into the bathroom. You're weird looking. And go and, you know, do my duty. And then like it had cords hanging down. I always want to be careful not to dip the cord in the toilet. So anyways, it was exhausting. I was already exhausted to begin with, you know, just absolutely worn out.
Who's there?
So then I would go and I'd sit on this bowl, and what the hell? That's awesome. That is just cool. Let's test our skills here. And I would sit there and I would blow out, and it sucked. But what would wind up happening is, like, I would have this massive burst. Come on. Oh, are you kidding? And then everything would get real quiet. All right. How many? Oh, I got a shit ton of picks. This isn't like a straight one, is it? Dude, for an expert, that can't be this. Wow. So I had to get this like stunning quietness, you know, like, and I'd feel like, okay, you know, we just handled this. We're, you know, huh? I'll take that. And then all of a sudden, I would explode, and it would be like a gallon more would come out of me. Like, dude, I couldn't explain it. We're gonna lever or something. But the coolest thing was I would have these insanely hard farts that were like wind tunnels. That's the only thing I could describe them as. Like from Inuyasha, they were like, instead of like sucking in, they blew out. And I mean, it was like just, they were loud. I was right by the nurse's station, so I know they could hear them. And they honestly, and all, it brought a smirk to my face. Every time it happened, it was a, you know, it was just it was the only bright spot
Who's there?
of this ailment.